Streets are aflame, it's a mad game, makes you stop and stare. Need an assist, you can resist, we'll make quite a pair. We'll slide on in, your magic little wicked queen. Take a spin, the evil cannot get us, the voodoo you do. Places are wrecked, we're hitting the deck, they don't have a prayer. Something strange from far beyond is haunting all my dreams. Everything looks inside out, not quite as it seems. Oh, slide on in, magic little wicked queen. Come on, take a spin. The evil cannot get us, we'll take them on jackpot. Snakeskin boots on a Saturday night. Kicking down doors, trying to make it happen. Swing, don't miss, then the wicked fight. And then we'll start to stroll, sway and roll, take control, yeah!
Hello. Oh, there we go. Now I can speak. Okay. How are we doing? Am I too loud? OBS says I'm too loud. Let me know. Let me turn y'all down. Epic fail? Thank you, bro. Can you tell it's been a while? It's been a while since I streamed. We're gonna do more Blood of the Dead. If you couldn't believe that. We're gonna get this fucking catwalk done because it's been too long, I would say. And we have some cool developments while working on this project. I'll show you guys. First though, I need to show you guys something. Honestly, I think this is the most important thing to happen for the development of this map. I gotta pause the music for this. I don't know if you guys are ready. Are you ready? Buckle up. Let's go. Here we go. When I started streaming, I got received this DM. Let me know what you guys think. That was the throwing mold. I cried when I heard this for the first time. I think you did too. Anywho, enough of that. Here's the plan, okay? I think we're gonna do we're doing the catwalk. Duh. And let me get my The most important part of the catwalk, I think, are the little arms that stick out on the side here. So I'm going to show you all what I mean for those who, for some reason, haven't played this map before. What are you doing? Just give myself points here. We're gonna buy this. Oh, let me put the music back on. I almost forgot. Oh my god. Guys, I can't stream for shit. I'm sorry. I wish I was a good streamer. Alright. I'm not locked. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I'm on God mode so I don't fucking kill myself. Okay. Your phone lagged when you played the song? Knowing the stream, it might have been the stream. Okay, so we open the Catwalk. I'm a good streamer in your book. Thank you, bro. I try hard. So all of these zombies rush in. We don't give a fuck about those right now. It's these little arm dudes right here. They swing at you. And then they damage you when you get close. I'm in God mode, so you can't fucking tell. But they damage you when you get close. And then when you shoot them, you get 10 points for that. And then they're not even real zombies. They're just like... Let's just no clip out here. You can see one outside the map. They're just like little... They're models, but they're like a scripted animation. So basically, we're going to need to code something where it's just a script bundle animation with just the arms. That'll probably... I have to look at the code, but I think they'll just all show up. Bro gotta go to a baseball game. Dude, go to your fucking baseball game, dude. I don't, like... You don't need me, bro. Yeah, so script bundle plays here, the arms swing, and then some sort of trigger when you shoot at it, and then I think it must have an intro and outro animation of the arm going in and out. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey Tiddles, what's up, Vertigo? So that's the plan today. This only works if we find the animation for that model. So that's something we need to find. Thankfully, apparently, I got a care package from the good old Jerry Mouse. And apparently it contains the animations, but I have to sort through them myself. So guys, I think I'm going to take you on that journey. Today we finally finished the Catwalk. Finish is a strong word, more like get the ball rolling on the Catwalk. You feel me? Here's the thing, I've been busy with school. I had finals and stuff. But good news is I just graduated. So no more school. I get to lock in on the mod tools, and some cool shit's gonna happen. You're goated, dude. Thank you, bro. I can't believe you generated Blood of the Dead using AI. Yeah, I did. All of it was AI generated. Okay. So we have a good old Richtofen body model here, and we're just going to use this as like a placeholder as we go in and try to find these animations. Most of them will not work, apparently. So we'll see. I barely had a chance to take a peek at these. And I know the last time I looked at Maya, we got nothing done. So let's hope we don't get the same situation again. Let's do this. I want to make sure I see the chat. Congrats on graduating. Thank you, bro. There's still like stuff that's in limbo I gotta talk to my counselor about. I think I have to change my degree technically from a science to an arts or something. But hey, I'm ready to get the fuck out of there and start a new journey. So if anyone's looking for programmers to hire, bro, I need the money. I need the job, so... Replace the Hellhound model with the Figglebottom, please. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so here are the list of the cast files that have base animations on them. And apparently, this is from Jerry Mouse. He said it contains some of the Catwalk ones. That's all I know. But a lot of these are fucked up. Why did my music stop? Is that how it ends? That's such a weird way to end that song. Okay. That's the mic sounding, guys. Is the mic sound good? OBS, you know, I'll show you a peek behind the curtain. OBS is like when I talk, it keeps like peaking. I guess it's not peaking anymore, but it kept peaking like really red. I don't know what that's about. So hopefully it isn't too bad. But yeah, when we drag, I'll do a smaller cast animator. Like we drag the cast in and it looks awful. Like I don't know. Because that looks like a zombie animation right there. Maybe I have to rip the right model? Because this looks like the dude when he's like... Oh, you know what? The hell is slowed down too. I think that might be why. So maybe it's the wrong model. But zombie model should work with... Hold on, let's open... It's TF2. I have like a zombie model somewhere. Let's just go through a couple more of these just to be safe. Oh, right here. Like, even this one does the same thing. But it just... looks fucked up. So we'll just keep going through. Unless they... You know, I might have to open BO4 again. To see if there's another model that works for these cast stand-ins. But yeah, not only did I graduate today, but I move out tomorrow from my apartment. I go back home. So, if I just, you know, something happens midstream, bro, that's why. Well, I don't know. That's why. It's probably because I gotta be doing some shit when my roommate gets back. So. To be honest, it's probably easier to just ask ChatGPT. Well, yeah, you know, you just ask ChatGPT to make a map, and it will just do it for you for the most part. So, I don't see why that wouldn't work. Solo. Open Greyhound. Ay, ay, ay. I need to get something done this stream. We've had 2 live streams, and we gotta get something to work. We got the doors open, sure, but like, come on, I could do better than that. Alright. I can hear my computer screaming at me with Maya and this game open. Oh, that's like a Catwalk zombie model. Not really. This is the wires. What's your PC specs? I have a 3070 Ti, an i7, 32 gigabytes of RAM. So I remember off the top of my head. Let's just rip the zombie model. Let's see if that will do better. This is Richthofen full body. No, that's a zombie body. Let's try that too. As long as it has this, the models have the same hierarchy, we should be good. Do I have any casts? Oh yeah, cast. Okay. Ram, you're sitting on a gold mine. Yeah. I got those like I got my shit built in like 2021. Okay, you can do tabs in this now. So there we go. Let's try the zombie body first. Let's do the cast. Oh, the LODs are flipped. Whoopsie. So here. Wait, these are just Darius and Drac models now. Let's just try that. Are they binded already? Okay. Look at that. That's a lot better than the shit we were doing with before. You know what? I should go and do not disturb. I forgot about that. So y'all don't see my random ass DMs I get. Oh, now the VC's popping off. When I decide, you know what, I'm gonna stream instead of chilling VC, everyone's in VC. Hi, Biggle Fodum. Yo, what's up, Cherry? See, I knew that like the way the arms move had that animation going for it. They're slow as fuck. Wait, is this the Warden? Dude, wait, this is the Warden, I think. He's doing his shit. Okay, I see you. I see you, Jerry Mouse. Look at this. This is a long one. Oh, this is like, ooh, you know what this is? This is like the cutscene. This is the cutscene when the Warden's like talking and then the... You know, y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, so we're actually cooking right now. Catwalk stuff? Yeah, that's what we're going to try to do is the catwalk. Try to find the arm animations and stuff. But basically how Jerry Mouse would find this, he found all the bones with facial animations. And then just ripped all all hash, so we still have to go through them. What's this guy doing? Okay, Holy Aura. So, we should keep going through. You got any of the main Easter eggs scripted? Not yet. So the plan is, like, in my head, how we're gonna, like, script everything. And sort of how the timeline of everything else is gonna go. Is we're gonna get the catwalk done. Get the Warden done. And then, either before the Warden's done or after, I want to get all the traversals done and all, the entire map, so like the whole area will be playable for you guys to explore and like actually play through. And then after that is when we do all the side Easter eggs first, because all the side, like the, you know, the spoon, the tomahawk, the shield, things like that, because those will then be needed for the full Easter egg. So I think the Easter egg is going to be like one of the last things we work on. And probably the hardest, I think. But I think everything else should fall into place pretty quickly. If I didn't know any of it was the Warden, I would have thought the zombie was aura farming. Like, Loki, like, I don't know what some of the shit is, honestly. Like, this could just be like multiplayer stuff that leaks through. Oh, you know what? This is the cutscene. This is Richtofen giving the book, the Chronorium, to Nikolai. And he's like, you'll need it to defeat Dr. Monty. He's like, who? So this was cool. Cool that we're able to find all this. So I'm guessing this is all going to be cinematic stuff. So we might... Ooh, okay. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, shit. Wait, it's all in-game cutscene? It's rad. Yeah, I think so. I don't fucking know. Anything with facial balance, which would be the cutscene stuff. It's gonna be insane if you guys actually recreate the cutscene. I have confidence that we will. I can't see myself right now doing it, but definitely once I learn how to do X cams and stuff, I see that as a real possibility. I think I'm gonna start backwards. I'm gonna start with the smaller stuff first, and then work our way up. Because all that other stuff seems to be very cutscene heavy. That's when the warden gets attacked by the ghost. Oh, gotcha. See, I didn't catch that. I recognize that's where the... I see. You get shot up in the air. Wait. What is it? This might be shield stuff here too. Like some of this doesn't even work for the armature, so it's just fucked up. Yo, it's the guy from the zombies map? Yeah, dude. Oh, if you guys haven't seen the live stream, let me pull it up real quick. The live stream of the Jason Blundell contest with Noah J and JC Backfire and Jason Blundell is a really fun moment. By the way, follow me on Twitter if y'all haven't followed me on Twitter yet. I tweeted this out today. This is like top 10 best moments of my life right here. And it's lagging. Awesome, Twitter.
Oh, and here's Picklebottom's dog again.
What's the deal with this dog? Wait, why is it in all the maps?
One of the mapper's dogs. It's just become a famous, a famous reference within the maps.
That's the super Easter egg.
Yeah.
Sorry that it's like 3 pixels, but yeah, Jason Blundell knows who I am, so that's pretty fucking awesome. Because that's what that clip meant, right? Nothing else, you know. Is it difficult to find animations and determine if they are dog eating corpse animation or ghost doing task animations, or do you kind of wing it? So here's the thing. Let me take a sip of my water. Thirsty. So basically, there's 2 types of animations. Well, there's a couple of different situations you can have. They can be unhashed, so someone's gone through and like figured out the names of the animations. So you like go through the name and then you're able to like find what exactly what the animation is. And then sometimes there's models with unique bone names that wouldn't be on any other model. So you can go through the animation and find it from the bone name. And then there's stuff like this, where they're kind of obscure, like small little animations, but they share the same bones. Like, you know, if you have a zombie model, which shares the same bones as a lot of the player models, which share the same bones as a bunch of other models, you get a lot of animations where you don't know where they go. And that is where it's fucking hard to find. And when you do stuff like Blood of the Dead, you're going to have to go through a lot of just obscure random ass animations. Like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck would you even name that animation? So no wonder no one's dehashed it yet. But yeah, that's usually my job. I do the hard stuff. So Mole could do his little mapping. His little fun little mapping side project while I do this hard while I slave here like a dog. Like Figglebottom. Also, I should mention that's not my dog. Noah J said it's his dog. It's not. I don't know whose fucking dog that is. It's just a funny little dog. It's Figglebottom. I think he saw the clip I've been spamming in Discord. I hope so. That's like the best clip of all time. Does Blood of the Dead have an animation for when the player has a third-person animation for fast traveling? I don't think so, because you kind of just turn to an orb when you fast travel. No? I drank all my water. I didn't expect to be so thirsty this stream. And it's what blood does to you. Oh, let me turn the music back on. Holy. Terrible host. A lot of these are like 4 frames. That's interesting. I'm goated. Dude, yeah. I know, and when that happened live, I was like... The first time my internet completely cut out. And then the second time I was like, oh, wait, is this... Wait a minute. This is it. Wait, guys, I found it. I found it. Damn, now I feel like I might have missed it because I didn't realize how short it could have been. This is the starting animation for one of them. Oh, fuck, I almost forgot. Holy shit, holy shit. Wait, this time, now that I'm done and I'm graduated, I was thinking, how about I turn on the face cam for you guys, alright? So here's the face reveal. I lied. This is what I look like in real life. This is who I am. You can't change that. Anywho. Catwalk. So we're going to export this now. I think this is the right... This should be all the bones. I think we should be good. Because you only see the arm, and we already have this. So, if memory serves me right... Just select hierarchy. I'm gonna save this in a different folder to be safe. Let's make one on the desktop. Let's call it... Let's call it Blood of the Dead Cast. Just so we know where all the good shit's at. We're doing it, guys. We're making Blood of the Dead. Am I stupid? I was like, where the fuck is my Call of Duty? This shit's only like 7 frames. We love setting up models and fixing their materials. Good thing I don't really need to do the materials. Oh, that's what you're doing, bro. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, so... I know I've been helping you, Cherry, with doing Alpha Omega as best as I could with finals going on. It's just the same process of Blood of the Dead, basically. We're doing the same shit. I'm gonna do... I think once we get this next major update, I want to do a video like in depth of like how we're actually remastering this stuff. I think I've said this every stream, but that's one thing I really want to focus on. And now that, you know, I'm done with school, a lot of exciting things are going to be happening, so I'm just so looking forward to that. Let's do... Would it be more optimized to delete the whole body and just do the arms? I don't think it matters in the long scale of things. This is how they did it, so I think we're fine with doing it right like that. Because I don't think the amount of whatever is going to de-optimize anything. Technically it would, but the amount that it would not be worth the effort of doing that. But we're going to call this folder, which is called Catwalk, Zombies. Really informal. I don't know how many of these we have yet, so... And I might have to rename them, so... Catwalk... Start... We're gonna number them, just to be safe. Hierarchy export. And then, yeah, let's just get one in ape to be safe. I don't want to like have to rip a bunch and then realize I fucked something up and then I have to redo it again. Ape is loading in the corner. Man, ape sucks ass, bro. That shit just won't load. I mean, it is loading, but... it's off the monitor, just a white screen. Fucking hell, man. Let's restart it. If only someone just remade Ape. But better. If only someone was like working on that. Wouldn't that be crazy, guys? Uh-oh. Is my Ape broken? It's like... let me show you what it looks like on the... wait, let me... you know, I'm not gonna... it's just a white screen on my other monitor. Oh, there we go. Okay, holy, don't fucking scare me, bro. I thought it was gonna be another stream where something didn't work and then I would have to fucking die. Alright. To save mold the trouble, I think I'm gonna make a new GDT. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll call this escape. Should I just do anims? I might just do anims. Oh, but that might... well, I could change the name later. Who gives a fuck? And then to be safe, I'm just gonna low-key copy a zombie animation. Here. Oh yeah, delete some of the stuff in here though. Oh, you know what this one... we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know, I don't have to do all this. What am I fucking doing? In X anim, we're gonna call it what are the zombie models named? Prison? Am I dumb? Instead of that, we're gonna... there we go. So it doesn't matter what the model is. I mean, it does a little, but I mean like the type of zombie model. Have you ever played the leaked DLC 5? We talking about BO2? What do we mean by that? Any idea when naming BO3 guns will be? I think when I make once the new areas are accessible, I'm gonna be opening those up. But those will only be available for people who haven't named the BO4 weapons. So only people who haven't named a weapon at all yet. So that will just come out randomly. So be on the lookout. Also, the BO4 Power Punch names should show up in the next update. But once at some point we're gonna make it so you can toggle it on and off if you don't like that. But for now, they're just like hard coded in. Just early access, just so patrons can have like some extra bonus already. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's stream. No, I'm kidding. We got more work to do. What are we talking about? You guys should make an Easter egg that replaces the Hellhounds with Figglebottom. That's a really good idea. Not the first person to recommend that. I gotta get on that. Okay. Hold on, I just got an email. I got an important email. Yeah, I just got yeah, just a weird email I just got for school stuff, but we're fine. We're chilling. Let's go through these animations again. I kind of want to go back a little bit just to see if we missed any. Because I didn't even realize, oh wait, the arm can like... I don't think we did miss any though. Because yeah, I think we're chilling. I think we're fine. I'm gonna just keep going. Honestly, you should throw your hat in the ring to work at Jason's Magic Fractal. Hey, I would not say no to that opportunity. I wouldn't. Yeah, that would be awesome. Sorry, yeah. I'm just going through my email real quick. Basically, what I read is that basically I do not meet the requirement for my Bachelor's of Science, but I can change it to Bachelor's of Arts, and I still graduate. Which kind of sucks, because I wanted the science, but hey, if I graduate, I graduate, bro. I'm ready to get the fuck out of there. So that's pretty much the email I just got. And that's why I'm like, fuck. But hey, we're chilling. That's still incredible, by the way. So I'm not trying to fucking... Oh, what the fuck is happening here? It's gotta be the shield or something. I should really categorize these, but I'm fucking lazy. But yeah, Magic, like, again, working for any game studio would be a dream come true, I think. That's what I want to do, but just, everything's so competitive nowadays. It's hard to know. I am going to be starting something up, though, with my brother. I don't know if you guys know this, but my brother makes Roblox games, and he makes a good chunk of change doing those. So we're going to be working on something with that. So that should be exciting. We can do Roblox dev streams. That'd be funny. I think about making like a COD Zombies clone like on Roblox. So we'll see how that goes. Oh shit. What the fuck? I'll go to Maya. Dude, Maya's so weird sometimes. Yeah, so I don't know if the catwalk arms are just that one animation or if there's multiple. I don't know if it's just one start, one loop, and one end. Or if it's, you know, an end and... Or like multiple. Fuck. And that email's gonna haunt me. Like, what the fuck is happening here, bro? Be free, my zombie. I think this is like for the bird model and it just fucked up because you put it on a zombie. It's so funny. Dude, the Cold War fucking damn music, I forgot how tough that was. Is it crazy that I get a bit nostalgic over Cold War zombies? Even though it's probably my least favorite zombies game by Treyarch. Vanguard doesn't count. Okay? We don't remember Vanguard. There we go. Me reaching for the za? Me when I grab the za? Me when I... Okay. Just make the map low, bro. What model is this? 8A? Or Anim, I mean. Yeah, interesting. So now we know that there's multiple of these, and I'm going to name these just different numbers for now, but I'm probably going to have to rename them. Because they might have different, different ordering. That's 10. You know, I gotta pin my X Anim. Is it bad that out of the original 4 games, I dislike BO4 the most, but I think BO4 is infinitely better than what the hell they made after? Yeah, my thing with BO4 is the maps were incredible. The gameplay, or the mechanics around it were just okay. They weren't the worst thing ever, but definitely stepped down from BO3, I think. I remember grinding the hell out... Grinding? Well, pause. I remember grinding like hell to get Dark Ether camo in Cold War during quarantine. Yeah, I remember playing D Machine in quarantine. That shit was fun. Honestly, D Machine was probably my favorite out of those maps. People love Mao Toten. I'm a Mao hater. I'm gonna be honest. It's not like the best thing in the world. I mean, I didn't think it was the worst thing in the world. I just thought Mao was mediocre. And honestly, I liked PC more. Don't tell anyone that, okay? I was working at a theater. And the pay was shit, but I made more money sitting on my ass at home because of unemployment checks and stimulus. Yeah, bro. You know, the new there's a new virus going around, bro. So we're gonna get a COVID part 2. So that's something to look forward to. Am I right, guys? Am I right? How do I change the model here to the... Hold on. We do... Zom... I'll change the model with like the base character just for consistency. And then test T7 full body. Okay. These don't really matter, but just the convention everything else goes, so nice to just keep it a bit consistent, you know? So yeah, it looks more like that. Mr. Glaze, thanks, you made life awesome again. Hell yeah. BO4 person Ultimus maps were like a perfectly made pizza, and then they added insert awful topping here, and good example of ventilation steps in AO. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Bunch of random shit. They did risks, you know. That's kind of how that was. Finception underscore says love the webcam, bro. Thank you, bro. What's your favorite damned? Anyone answer? My favorite damned has to be... It's got to be BO2, I think. Seven, yeah. My suggestion, I know it would be extra work, but would be interesting if you guys had a custom model for the Gobblegum machine, since Mob is in a pocket dimension. Monty had no control. Could be interesting. The thing with that is like, you know, the perks are there too, you know? So he had to have this, maybe it's not him directly, but it's like his shit. That's sort of my brain power in that. But maybe. BO7 is not bad at all. Just wish it learned more into its unique elements. Yeah, I think what I don't like a lot about BO7 is the pushback on what people have been wanting. Like the body armor, everyone was like, get rid of body armor, and then in one of the updates they're just strip like, no, we're not gonna do that. And that kind of killed it for me. I'm not gonna lie. Not that body armor is like what's holding that game back, but just like, I don't know. The community seems to be very vocal, and they're kind of even like people that enjoy Modern Zombies think that it would benefit without it, and they still choose to keep it in. I don't know. I'm hoping they shake things up next. You know what? I'm gonna fill my water real quick, guys. Can you watch the Figgle Bottom while I'm gone? Give me like 2 seconds, okay? I'll be right back. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I don't get fancy graphics like Throwing Mold does. But I think the Fickle Bottom is more than enough. Ugh. Dude, we're so back. Yeah. Oh fuck, I lost my place, chat. Oh no. What should we do? So I don't think Zombies feels like Warzone. It's just the fact that they brought Warzone in, so it feels less like Zombies. That's sort of my... I'm not totally opposed to like all the systems. Like I honestly like the perk system best in BO6 Cold War. I don't know how it is in BO7. I haven't played BO7, but honestly it's good that it's like the nice trade-off between not just having 4 perks, but also like making it exponentially harder when you get more perks. You know, Totenreich seemed promising also. I still haven't played it, but I've heard good things about that. So I think we might get a Renaissance soon. I hope to God. I just think, I know Jason Blundell said in his stream that like one of the best parts about like Easter eggs is like not everybody is going to find it, or not everyone's going to be able to complete it. Like only a small percentage. It seems like the philosophy with the modern Call of Duty games is like, how do we get the most people interested as possible in these sort of things? I feel that kind of killed the draw for a lot of people, you know? That's my 2 cents on that. Dude, what's with this butterfly? It's not butterfly. This bird. What is this? What is this? Me on my way to the Figgle Bottom live stream. There we go. This looks like the out. I don't know which out. Which could name it. We'll change the name later. Totenreich is good, but overrated by OG Zombie Glazers since it's Snow and Origins bot in it. Yeah, I haven't played it, so I don't know. I think they should bring back Winter's Rail if they don't already have Winter's Wine as potential solo zombie Easter eggs. Yeah. I mean, I'm more of a Winter's Wine guy. I know, you know, that's kind of what the armor is replaced, you know, so it's all about like balancing that out, but be interesting to bring that back. I think this is 2 for some reason because of the slide and the same frame count, so I'm gonna name it as such. I gotta show. My room is heating up because of my PC, bro. I gotta close that game. I need to upgrade my PC. That's why you should support me on Patreon. Wow. Holy fuck, okay. I'm acting slow. So I think this is 2 end. Well, I don't mind BO7 story much. I feel like all mod zombie stories is just exposition dumps and characters. Yeah, I feel like the inclusion of the Warden is a bit weird. Just like random out, and the twins. Like I feel like they just kind of show up out of nowhere and don't really give much to the players. But then again, I haven't played it. Hi, Mr. Ficklebomb, sir. Oh my god, gosh, it's the famous It's Bros. Holy shit. Number 2 in my chat, and also number 3 in the fucking Noah J contest, bro. Congratulations on that, Brody. You must have been like kicking your feet the whole time. I know I was. Dude, watching Noah play those maps, it's cool because he gave a whole lot of insight on like shit that I didn't even think about. Like when you spawn in, what's the first thing the player sees? What kind of things can you have to like break up the map? It was really interesting to hear like, because like when Noah J stuff, he just does like how fun it is, and that's like fine for that. But it's interesting to see like a game dev perspective on it, and it's like something how you can improve your work. It seems really cool. And bros, I imagine you're probably taking that all into consideration in the update that I plan on playing. Number 1 in my life, yes, you are, Brody. You're sitting there sweating and heart beating fast. I can imagine. Get an insight. Great to hear from an actual dev. Yeah, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Did you send him your address and everything? Because you got that trophy and the signed poster, which is such a flex. I'm not gonna lie. You should make a video on that, bros, if you haven't thought about that already. Like of the whole process of like making the map and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. I'd watch that on the Isbro's YouTube channel. Doing a vid once I tidy it up a bit. I want to do a concept to execution vid. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome to see. I love watching little things like that. Is this the animation I just ripped? God, I hope so. Yeah. There's probably a faster way to do this, the way I'm doing it right now. But then I don't get to talk to you guys. It's less fun. Yeah, the AI stuff. I know we're talking about birds in the contest chat a lot. I didn't expect Twitter to throw such a fit over it. Like, I do think using AI is a bit iffy, and you know I'm no saint on that. I've used AI in my couple of my maps, but I think the problem is that the contest just showed that there is so much. Like I think half the contest had like AI logos, and it was just so apparent. I think that's more why people were upset than it just having AI in it, you know. But I hope that it's just a lesson for the community to be like, maybe we should use a little bit less of that stuff. Like obviously use it for like, I use it for coding a lot all the time, but like for like when it comes to art and visuals, like I think it's like try to, you know, not do it nearly as much as we did in the contest. And by we, I mean not me, because I didn't even do the contest, but you know. But yeah. I still love you, Birdie. I know me and AI are going through a divorce, but birds, you could still visit on the weekends. What are these? I don't even know what these animations are. AI assisted coding for mapping is fine. I draw the line at art and assets. Yeah, I have to agree on that. I think like again, if you could tell something, I talked about this a while ago. If you could tell something it's AI, people are gonna know, and I think the stigma is always there, so you always gonna get backlash for it. So, um, so I think the line is like if you could tell something's AI, then maybe best not to use it, or find a different way of using it. I should say as well. This fucking bird animation, bro. It gets me fucking like imagine like that's just hilarious, bro. The crawling animations are for the magma gat. Oh yeah, maybe. Add it to Saudi Easter egg. Oh yeah. I'll just make the bird. That's when we talked about fixing the bird step. What I meant by that is we're replacing it with a model of. We actually got a 3D scan of its birds YT, and he's gonna be flapping like a bird. That's gonna be the bird step. What are those wine? You're mine. What the fuck is this? It's like a dog anime. Is this might be like a dog traversal. I think you're right. This is like the magma gat. Good eye, chat. Good eye. Yeah, but I'm gonna be working on a Roblox game. It's gonna be COD Zombies clone, and I think we're just gonna do Origins. If y'all weren't here of me talking about that earlier. My brother has Roblox experience. I have Zombies experience. It just kind of makes sense. So that'll be awesome to do. I need to find the loop. The loop anim's gonna be a bit longer, so we might be digging through this for a minute. Oh, I didn't do it with the model. The bird has 40 spawn locations. That makes sense. We see it more often. Yep. I might use a lot of the same idle anims, but sorry if I'm dragging the same anim more than once. I need to make sure, just in case I actually skipped one. More birds. Ideally, I would be going through all this at once. Ooh, okay. I think this is also the shield. It's pretty cool. You know, I should start organizing these, I think. Oh, I wonder if I could script something that just automatically imports it. Do I cloud something up real quick? Speaking of AI. Shield. Bird. What else do we have? Cutscene. Warden. Magma got. Traversal. Yo, don't mind. I might try to Claude something real quick. See if this will even work. I was trying to use Claude for the bone names, but I figured that one out. I'm gonna see if I can make some sort of like. See, I don't know if this works. Give me a second. Hey, whip. One. You know, I don't think this is gonna work because I just realized cast is like a plugin. I don't want to mess with this right now. Because I was wondering if I could just make it so it just loads everything and imports it one by one, and then I can just like type it in the terminal without having to drag and drop these. But I don't want to experiment right now. That's something I should have done off stream. I want to find at least one of the looping ones, and then maybe I can just start programming it so you guys don't have to watch me fucking import. Speak of the devil. These are short. I wonder if if it plays just a random array of these animations. So I can't imagine it loops the same anim over and over again. On with that. Oh, you know what? This is the hit animation. I don't think this is the loop. I forgot there's a hit animation. So we call this hit. I didn't even think about that. Holy. Am I stupid? I just opened Maya on a different thing. I'm surprised a lot of people in the mod tools have this like pro AI approach. I would think it'd be the opposite. Okay. What the fuck is happening? This dude's bugging, bro. What are you on about, bro? Eat the weekend. Sick VTuber? Thank you, bro. That's another hit. The energy just drained out of me out of nowhere. It's the pot belly I had, bro. It was a fire sandwich. You know when you're in the mood for a sandwich and then you have like a good fucking sandwich? That shit will change your life. Out of curiosity, how do you plan on incorporating the Golden Gate Bridge? So basically, how we have it planned out right now is that there's a new area behind the where is it? The Sally Port, which is behind where Jug is. There's a wall. There's like the wall over there is gonna be like broken down. And then in that area, there's a way where you can access, you know, teleporting to the Golden Gate Bridge. And it's all a work in progress still, so we're still planning that out. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to preserve like most of like the way it plays originally, so you know, I didn't like busting down walls, but that's how Mold mapped it. And I won't say no to Mold because he's the GOAT. And you know, we'll still have to play test and see. That's why it's good good to have this early access once we open up more areas to see what people like, what they don't like, what we can change, things like that. So, should be fun. Should be fun. It just looks so silly. Crawling, crawling, crawling. I gotta find a good loop. But I also at the same time need to go through all these. That's a traversal. No, I should note these down. F2F. I'm willing to bet that by the end of the stream, if Figo finds the 3D model of the bird, he probably says, "That fucking bird that I hate." I caught the raft, bro. This message is held for review. Thank you, Zella. Guys, if you don't know, Zella just said a slur in the chat. That's what it looks like on my end. Which was, these are the roof traversals, I think. I'm not too sure though, so... Cock is a slur? Dude, you said more than cock in that message, bro. I can't show chat, or else I'd get banned, bro, but... You might have started a war with many foreign countries, bro. Like, what is this? But I gotta do this. So now when we do this, we get a better idea. There we go. Don't make me release the blood files. Dude. I'm trying to see the Boris files, bro. Probably a Warden animation, probably. You find Richtofen holding up the fire crystal yet? I don't think so. That's going to be more one of the longer animations. And we're starting... We're basically sorting it by size, and obviously the smaller the size, most likely the smaller the animation is, so... We're working our way up. How much we still have? Holy fuck, Lois. Alright, we gotta speed things up here. Physical swing at him. Probably animation. You are so fucking right. Good news, bad news. Good news is I have over 60 gigs free on the D drive. Bad news is I lost all my meme sounds. Now I gotta find them again. Why are you 3? Dude, you're 3 because you've been talking so much that the game is like, not the game, the live stream is rewarding you with that silly little sticker. And also, good luck in finding all your bruh sound effects, man. What the fuck is happening here? Ooh, wait, someone was just asking me about this, right? The fire, is this the fire crystal? Could be. Very interesting. But I think I have to scan the cutscene. I'm gonna have to watch the cutscene, watch their movements like 100 times, then sort through this shit again to figure out what is what. That's when he pulls it out of the cryopod. Ooh, yeah. Okay, aura farm. Sneaky little guy. Bo's about to be a Rotten Tomatoes scene analyzer. Yeah, like I'm literally gonna have to study their fucking mannerisms, bro, and then just like go through and like try to pick them up, so I don't have to like go through the same thing like 200 times. This message is helpful review. Dude, Broad says it's Broad says said a slur. You guys can't see what slur he said, bro, but I can, and oh my god, bro. You think he's being canceled already, bro? I love you, Broads. To survive. I'm so glad 12 of you are watching me drag files into Maya. As that's what it says for me right now. This message was generated by AI. Dude, it's taken over. This whole stream has actually been AI generated by a machine learning algorithm. That one got me, not gonna lie. Wait, are you making the cutscene? Not playing a video? For the ending cutscene, that's what we're gonna try to do. I definitely think it's possible. It is just gonna be a lot of learning to go through. But we have the models, we have the animations, so I don't see why not. Do you have a to-do list drafting for this project? If so, can we see? I have the Trello. And I'm going to have to ask Mold, because I know Mold is really secret about his Trellos. I don't think... We've already talked about a lot of it. I could pull it up. Not, like, for stuff like Army of Darkness, he would kill me if I showed you guys that, but, you know... Let's see if there's anything here that's, like... Yeah, I don't know when's the last time we've touched this. I'll peep it here. We haven't like updated this in a hot minute, but this is kind of what it looks like, what we've done. You know, I checked off some of the traps and stuff. But again, I haven't updated this. Maybe that's just something we go back and do. Oh my god, why am I like, I got the hiccups, bro. It's that fucking sandwich. You know, he did this when he was like mapping certain areas and stuff, so... You know, now I feel like it's just like in my noggin. I know what I need to do. But this is definitely good for, you know, tracking everything. Let's do the catwalk hand. That's what we're doing right now. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. If you manage to get the cutscene made, will it be an in-game cutscene or pre-rendered? Because an in-game cutscene, that's going to be mad funny seeing custom models on those anims. I'm going to try to do an in-game cutscene. I'm going to try. My damn best, okay? I'm going to try my hardest, alright? God, I just got so fucking tired, bro. I'm gonna keep pushing on for you guys. I can't wait to see Kermit say I was the nicest one. Do glass of milk, please. Yeah, that's like part of the thing we're bringing this over to BO3, just so you could like load like, you know, mods. You know, that's like half of it. It's like if you want to play this map with like World at War weapons as Kermit the Frog, like the Iron Man mod, like you can't really do that in BO4. Like there are some mods in BO4, but like not to the extent they are in BO3. So like, hopefully that'll be like one of the draws. You know, some people are like, oh, what's the point? It's just a demaster. And it's like, yeah, it is kind of a demaster. Wait, this is ore farming here. Holy. But, you know, they don't see the vision. Damn, all my Steam friends aren't coming online, bro. Is that the roof jump? That's something I should probably keep track. And I'll probably have to go back anyway, so I'm not being too hard on myself about this. Is that a demaster, but like it's fun though? Yeah, exactly. That's the shield. Wait, do I? Yeah, I don't have to fucking load the file every time. What am I doing? Holy shit, what was I doing, chat? Oh, you know what? It is kind of break a little bit. But it's good to see like the first like couple frames. Oh, I see. It's like whatever's not loaded. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm doing that instead. Fuck all that bullshit. Right? Yeah. That's so weird. Like sometimes I can do it. It just kind of depends on what the anim is. Uh, sometimes it's hard to tell when the chat's talking amongst themselves or not, because I don't want to read some shit that someone's like telling other people, bro. Start yammering like a moron. I love my chat. You know, I've heard there's a poll. This is the best, statistically. This is the best the best chat in on YouTube right now. So I've heard. It's all just stats, like science. Is it the one I just loaded? Of course it is, because I am a moron. Damn, we haven't found a Catwalk one in a while. I just realized something, Figglebottom. We're talking to you now. Why do I laugh at that? Does these animations have the intra-cinematic anims in there too? The zombies running look really well done. I don't know yet. I've a lot of ending cutscene ones, but I don't know about the. That's pre-rendered, so there's no reason to have those even in the files. Maybe with like one thing me most want to do is like maybe like sort of do a recreation of the Where Are We Going trailer they did for Blood. Is this fucking 6-7? I don't want to talk about that right now. God, a good live streamer would have sorted through these animes before clicking live. But you guys get to see the hard part of this. This is what us modders have to go through all the time. Richtofen talking to Richtofen, maybe misremembering. I think, because I think what you're thinking is there's a scene where Richtofen is talking to Nikolai. I think that's what you're thinking. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to take another peek. We can really see at like the if we sorted by the other way, if we went by the ones with the most frames, we probably see more of that stuff. God, we're like, yeah, we just gotta figure this out. There's no other way. There, wait, is this it? Is this one? Let's start fresh. Oh no, it looks like it though. I don't think it is though. I got excited for a second. First time, did you ever have a favorite IW map? Or even play IW Zombies? I did have a little phase where I played IW Zombies. I think, dude, Zombies in Spaceland has got to be just the favorite. It's just so iconic. Like, the other maps are like alright. Like, I don't get the hype behind IW as much as people have it. I also really like World War II Zombies. That's one I fucking like. The beach one, fuck, I'm blanking on the name. That was my fucking, like, that was awesome. That might be like one of my favorite zombie maps. One of my favorite non-Treyarch zombie map. But Zombies in Spaceland is also like amazing. It's just fun and like different in a good way. Yeah. Raven the Redwoods. I had fun with Raven the Redwoods. I know people love Raven the Redwoods. I wouldn't say I necessarily love it, but I had a good time playing it. That's all I remember, though. I wonder if I revisited, if I would feel a bit differently. God, what are these fucking anime? I'm sorry you had to sit through this guy. Like, just a whole bunch of schlop. I just want to find some looping. The thing is, we should probably like. Oh yeah, there's... Oh my god, is this a traversal for a crawler? They have him jumping on walls and shit. I don't know, Carl. You'd be doing a bit too much, bro. The fucking bird, man, gets me every time. I think these are crawler traversals. What the fuck is that, bro? The last few ones is the crawler taking the board down. Yeah, you might be right on that. Okay, these are, see, right now we're just getting at the normal zombie anims, I think. Which would be nice to port over, but I think a lot of them are just the same from BO3. And honestly, no one would really tell. Based on the amount of effort it would take to do all that. What the fuck is happening here? Is 6-7 again? I hear the homunculus in my sleep. I think a lot of these too are just like NPC animations. Are these like... This could also be when you kill a zombie and they get sucked up by the hellhound. I said you're halfway through. I'd say I'm am I? I would say no. Maybe so you guys don't bore yourselves to death, I will once I find a good like stopping point. I'll move on to something else. Hold on. We'll get to the 70s, and then I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip a couple. I had a sneeze, sorry. Never bored of the pickle cam? Yeah, you can never be bored with it. Is the BGM music tag boss music? I have no fucking idea. This is the yodeling guy. Or the banjo player. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, this is when they're walking through the portal. Interesting. You could help me. You're a doctor. Let's see this really long one. Is like this is like when you're in the this is the cutscene that plays when like you're trapped in the prison and the warden's yapping. He's like, "Oh, you nasty little kids." That's just one long animated sequence. God, I think I'm just gonna have to keep going in order, because if I just skip around like this, it's gonna take me forever. We should keep going where we left off. Sorry if I've been sniffling, chat. I think I'm getting like the post-exam sickness. It's still springing good, Figgle. Thank you. But you know the like phenomenon where it's like after you take exams, you just get sick out of nowhere, and it has something to do with like the stress, like stress-induced sickness. Is real thing. My friend got that once. It's just like when your body just is so much pent up, like I don't even know what the science behind it. That's gotta be the Brutus doing something, or farming, I'm sure. Damn, am I crazy? Is there no looping? Like there's gotta be more fucking catwalk animations. We should be in Unity right now working on animations with this oddly entertaining. Yeah, you get to watch a man sort through animations for how long we've been streaming. I don't even know. It doesn't even tell me. Almost 2 hours. This is oddly entertaining for me too. I just feel like people are gonna be bored to death watching me do this shit. And I'm like, okay, that's it for today's stream. And it's like, wow, we just sort through animations for 3 hours. Way to go. But yeah, that's like the truth with game dev. Is like some days you're just doing boring ass shit. And maybe that's when I should not stream. But also it's like, I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let me do the boring shit while like keep myself at least a little bit occupied instead of just doing nothing. I'm not gonna stream out. Headshot. Falling. This is pretty much what I do when it comes to VR modeling, making, but instead of looking for animations, I'm making animations. Yeah. At least you're like actually doing the animating, bro. I just gotta sit here and fucking scroll like a chud. Let me see, cause we don't have as. Do they even loop? Because this is the start, obviously. They stick the hand through. And then we have 2 hit animations. The up swipe and the side swipe. Let me open up BO4 again. Just to make sure we are looking for the right things. Gotta stay in my What am I yapping about? They call you Fickle Bottom, but you stay on top? That's bars. I should have thought of that. We're getting game stream chat. Look, he's playing a game instead of the animations. Yeah, something else is happening. Vertigo, have at it, bro. I won't hold you back. Cause he Noah J liked my tweet, bro. That means I'm famous. Keep talking. You almost done? Alright, bro. You're scaring me. I said it's chill, bro, but now you're scaring me. I did just drink a Wraith Fire. I think that's just a glitch here with this game. Sometimes it just uses your nade slot instead of whatever the thing. Don't ask me. Alright, so let's kill these motherfuckers here. I see some... Okay. I think that's different than what we have here. Like, I can't imagine just cycles through these two. There's gotta be more. Yeah, because this one's like reaching all over, so there's gotta be more. I got an idea. Oh, I shouldn't have closed my Claude. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go to the file. See, this is we're gonna use a bit of artificial intelligence here, just for like sorting through these files. Is there not any no clip option to look behind? Oh yeah, there is. I was kind of doing that in the beginning of the stream, but you know, if you look behind the curtain here, it's pretty much like the same. Where are they? Where the fuck did it go? Yeah, like this one. It's the zombie, but it's like missing its legs. And his eyes aren't glowing or anything. So he'll be digging in there. You sure he just does the pull out and it just stays there. So coding it should be pretty easy. It's just, you know, looking through the files and whatnot. Okay, I have a high IQ idea. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work though. Here's what we're gonna do. What I do. Check. I'm gonna do this as a basis so it like knows how to do this. What did we do last time? I'm gonna do hip. And I know all of them have this, but I'm just gonna look through it and understand what a cast is, and then just figure out how to get the bone name from it. And then I'm gonna see, hopefully, if like, okay, we know the joints that make up just that specific arm thing. I don't know if we get exactly the same amount of joints, if it'll give me like just that. Okay. What if I do? So we're gonna do. How many have the same exact joints found in that? Hopefully it gives a slightly different number than the rest of them, and then we're able to denote, to look through those, if my theory is correct. See, this is what you use AI for, all the tedious shit. 267. Let's try this. I could be completely wrong. So I don't know if I shortened my search or if I made it more complicated. We'll see. Like, this could have cut out, like, all the fucking bird animations and shit, too. What if you could... Let me try something else. Catwalk. What if I do... just made, and the folder I am currently in. Can we find the the same arsenal starting was this. We're just testing this, bro. I don't know if this shit's possible. Again, I mostly use this shit just to go through like folders and stuff. Usually, like, I never use this shit for like GSC or anything. It's all the fucking busy, tedious work you don't need to be doing. While it does that, we'll just keep pouring through. This music's tough as shit also. Holy shit, Claude clutched up, bro. Holy fuck. So pretty much asked it, okay, find an animation with the same pose as this. And it did. And look at that. That's exactly what we were looking for. And I think this is the last thing we needed. And it was like one of the last ones too. Holy shit. 462? We've been looking for a long time. So good thing I figured that one out. Alright, we're done searching through animations, and this is all that we need. For now. I'm sure there's more. I can go through, what was it? I'll show you what Claude cooked up. It's like the degree of difference. And it kind of just listed all the animations here. Yeah. See, that's the shit you vibe code. Catwalk. Loop. Awesome, we get that. Let me see what this other one is. If there's more like... Okay, this is relatively similar too. That's awesome, man. Thank God. Figgle, please remember all of this for next stream. We went from an hour-long stream to fighting at 15 minutes. Well, the thing is, I had to find those first couple ones in order to even do this. So, yeah, I'll remember this. Well, because I didn't think that, like, okay, let me pull up Claude Code to find animations, bro. Like, dude, if Dobby was here, he would be making fun of me in the chat, bro. I wouldn't have even done it. He would have been too mean. I'm just so fucking smart. Yeah, so we still would have been searching. It's just not nearly as long. The strat works, it works. Yep. Just, thank God I figured that out. You know, these naming conventions we're gonna all have to change too. Out. Four one one. Okay, these are where they start being different. Yeah, okay. So we know there's 3 looping ones. Uh, you can find the amount as the same as and then we're gonna do ending pose as the starting pose and we are cooking. I just got to sort through these. I have a feeling this 3 end might be. Oh. I think this might be all of them. It might just only be 2. Right? Let's go through the names. 1 end, 1 hit, 1 start, 2 end, 2 hit, 2 start, loop 1 and loop 2. That might be all of them. We did, chat. So there's only 2 of them. I wonder what these hit ones are, though. Or maybe when I'm not in God mode, it just plays one of those 2. Catwalk 1 and hit. Catwalk 1. I should rename. One loop. Got 2 start, 2 end, 2 hit. Catwalk. 2 loop. Start. I think I gotta restart my ape. It just does that sometimes. Alright, now we could actually code this shit, bro. I'm gonna look at the code and see how they do it, but I might do something. I might just code some stuff on my own anyway. The other boy. I just got a message from Bros. Let's see your. I missed this, bro. Let's see if your Discord notes pop on stream. I missed that. I couldn't find anything. None of the modding boys on. I think maybe hop in the VC, bro. It'd be funny if I just hopped in the. No, you guys would say slurs or some shit if I hopped in the blood VC. Do we even have a VC in here? We do. I didn't even know that. That might be too much for me right now, bro. I gotta stay locked, bro. Alright. Animation should all be working. I just gotta figure out how they work. So let's look at the source code in Black Ops 4. See how they figure that out. Interesting stuff here. I think this might be respawning the other zombies. I gotta see where the catwalk zombies are. They're also open. Let's open the Ents map. I have a map with all the entities somewhere. Here. I'm gonna see where they spawn them. Let me see where a catwalk. And we're here. And my body does that. First hand it's here. In a bush. And this is like the bump right before the top. So it's here. And there's two zombie things here. One of these have to be the reaching dudes, no? See, what is this auto target? Is it targeting any of these that make it the target though? These might be the ones that spawn in when... Okay. There doesn't seem to be any sort of... It's the pebble. This is the bird, I think. I might just have to do this, this is set 1. Catwalk spawner. Our part is going through hash code because you don't know, none of the variables are named. Okay. So he gets a struct of whatever this variable is. There's an input of whatever this function is. There's just T spawner, catwalk spawner. We get the array. For each spot, we run this function, 90, and it just restores. So that's does nothing. What does this one do? same thing. 90. That.
I think so, yeah. That sounds swell.
A part of me wants to do this from scratch
What'll do that?
instead of figuring out how they do it in the code.
What'd you say? Where can I get some? Should it be foaming?
Let's do that. Let's just do it. Let's just do our own little code. So how would I do this? It'd be script bundles with triggers. Is how I would do it. Okay, buried music has helped me lock in. So we're turning these animations into script bundles. And then we're just gonna put triggers in them. So let's do that right now. We're gonna start with 1. So we're gonna make a new script bundle. Script bundle so you could kind of store multiple animations in it and then have it play in script. So we're gonna call this, God, fuck the naming convention. And let me do an existing one I already have and then modify it. I'm gonna do it for my portal map, which I still need to update. It's called Broads, I forgot in the files. Because I had good old Brody voicing it. So this is what a script bundle looks like. This is for my portal map, and basically you can have multiple sets of animations at once, and you could just have it play different slots. So you'd have one model play multiple animations. Do that. That's what I used for the boss fight I had in Portal. But God, I can't believe I made this. I made the whole boss in like a week. It does still show because it's like buggy as fuck. But that was fun. I want to go back and revisit this map. Actually, LG's been helping me with doing seamless portals, like the actual shaders. So that will be awesome. So that's something I want to lock into as well. Yeah, I had a list. I remember when I first made the map, I put it out. I went on vacation. I came back. I had a whole list of what I was going to update in the map. And it took me a month to do half of that list. And by the time I got to that other half of the list, I was so burnt out. I was like, fuck, I don't know if I can work on this anymore. And then I took a break, and then my mapper Dingus since like lost his like files. So my skybox is fucked up. So I need to fix that. And then Dingus quit modding, but now he's back in modding. So I need to lock in on that again. Just got so many damn projects happening. It's hard to, and I still have the TF2 stuff I'm trying to do. Yeah. And I gotta help out with Army of Darkness now because Fnatic is just also really busy with stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking once I start doing like YouTube stuff, I'm gonna if I make videos on stuff, that might give me the motivation because that can do well. Because those could do well, especially like Valve properties. That will definitely do well. Just one at a time, yes. My priority right now is getting the next update for Blood out. For sure. So the init's gonna be start. The main... Ooh, wait. Hot take. We're gonna have the main be the start. Wait, how did I have it? Okay. We have the main be the start. The loop. Oh, because there's initial loop. I think we can do an end loop. The end loop will be the loop. And then we have an end here. If you upload really any updates for anything, we're all gonna watch for sure. Thank you, I appreciate that. I wonder if yeah, I should try to stream other maps I'm working on. Yeah, sorry, I blinked out there. I've been doing some other cool stuff, but I should show y'all. What else are you working on, though? Mostly it's been Blood, because I've been busy. But my TF2 map, my 2 fort map, like, this is like one of the first maps I started. It was for a contest map. I've been meaning to finish it. Because right now it's just a survival map, but it wasn't really planned on being a survival map. It was supposed to be more like in-depth. And I fixed... It was terrible at launch. I fixed it in like 2 months. Now it's been like almost 2 years since I put this out. And I really want to make it like a full-fledged like main quest Easter egg boss fight type thing. And it's like my most popular map by far, so I definitely do want to do that. What else? You see the new TF2 that mod coming out of COD Zombies? Yes, I did actually. That looks awesome. There's another mod called Fortress Zombies, which I've seen a lot. They've been working on that for a while, but I haven't heard much from it. I think they're still working on it. But that other one, it was like, what was it called? Man vs. Zombies. That also looked awesome. So I'm definitely gonna check out both of those projects. Files I posted. Here's my pro map, and again, I have the AI slop thumbnail. I do want to change that because of recent events. Not recent events. Just I've been wanting to change it for a while anyway. Just like I'm sure once I update this map, I'll pay someone to make that look nice. But originally, this map was gonna have working portals. I mean, it does have working portals, but they're pretty buggy. But like, let me show you what I mean. This is what I was working on. Look at my videos. Where is it? This one? So this is non-Euclidean geometry working in Black Ops 3. And by working, I mean barely working, because this is the only instance where it works. You can't have anything behind the wall. And this doesn't even count like Umbra or anything. And screen shake was an issue for the longest time as well. So it looks like you're looking into a different place. And then yeah, you could walk through it, and it's just a seamless fucking transition. It's so fucking cool. It's very buggy though. That's like the only. When I mean like it only works there, I mean like if you were to try to do anything different with that scene. Here, here's a more up-to-date version. Yeah, there's a reason why there's like they're transparent, because there needs to be like some sort of clipping plane. That's my favorite part. Just like going through like, oh, it's so cool. I just couldn't get it working in time for the contest, but LG knows a bit more about the shader stuff than I do, and he's been working on it, on fixing those issues. So I think once we figure that out, I'm gonna update this map and have those working visual portals as well, because I think that'll elevate that map to a whole nother level. Maybe make a sequel, because this is literally just ripped from like Portal 2. I don't know if I made like some original like mapping to it as well. What else I got? I worked on this map with bros. I mostly just I rigged the models for this one, so nothing too crazy. Lighthouse. If you guys play Michael Barrel on Roblox, it's just a remake of those maps. I did Lighthouse from one of those, and then I did one window, and then I had Dingus working on Michael Barrel, which is like their most popular one, I think. And then now I have Mold working on that as well as a little side thing. Lighthouse remake was spot on. Yeah, thank you. So this is my original version, and it looks like dog shit. Because I don't know how to map, as you can tell. That's why I just script. And then I had Dingus I gave him the same map file, just like make it look good. And he made it look good. So, I'm proud of this one also. We updated the Wonder Weapon and stuff too to be more accurate, so that was fun. So my Michael Barrel, my TF2 stuff. Mold wants me to do Army of Darkness. The Portal stuff. Blood of the Dead. I think Caleb wants me to work on Ancient Evil with him too. And his Gravity Falls map. And then someone's gonna help Boris with 5, bro. Like, he needs all the help he can get, bro. I'm not working on 5. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Busy bee. And I'm working on a Roblox game with my brother. So I'm more than occupied. But you know, you could hit me up on Patreon if you want to support that. All those fun little projects. Any news on 5 though? They're working on it. That's all I can say is they're working on it. I think all that's left is like, I don't want to say things that like that were said to me that might have been secret. So I don't want to give too much about that. But yeah. My buddies are playing CS2, bro. I would kill myself if I had to play that game. What's left on your end for Blood other than the Easter egg? Everything. Just everything you haven't seen. Again, these past couple of months I've been busy with school, so I haven't been able to work on as much as I should. You've seen the updates, like pretty much all the updates I put out, are like all the work that's been done. If y'all seen any gameplay of the early access. But I need to do the catwalk and like all the side Easter eggs. The main Easter egg, the cutscenes, the AI. So there's a lot, but I have confidence that like it's going to. First of all, Mold is already like I don't want to say this, but he's already like done with mapping. Like not done. Like his first pass is like pretty much almost ready. Like he works like a maniac, and like I feel like it hasn't even been that long, and so he's crazy with that. So I feel like a lot of it's gonna end up being on me for scripting. So that's why I want to open up the rest of the map so you can like explore like all the work he's done. Because right now it's just locked off to that one area, and the catwalk's a big part of that. So that's when we get done. I think what I want done for this next update is the catwalk and the Warden. Because that just is a lot of good gameplay stuff. And then I think every like more like small updates, I'll introduce like, you know, a new side quest, a new shield, the traps and stuff. Most of the traps are working anyway. It's just like the effects I gotta do. And also we got siege models working, which if you haven't seen the previous streams and know what I'm talking about, let me pull it up. So siege models are basically animated models, and they're in Black Ops 3 also. But they're like, you just drag and drop the model and they're already animated. So like you don't have to like script them through anything. It's just like an idle animation. You'll see that with like, you'll see in like flags, but there's like tarps and stuff you see. You know, blood, you have the body bag swaying back and forth. It adds a lot of dynamic flow to your map. And basically, it was impossible to rip those models. Well, you could rip the models from BO4, but you couldn't get those animations like baked in with those models. So that was one obstacle we wanted to overcome. But as of a couple days ago, we got this. So it's very minimal, but you know, it's just like it just sways, you know. And you have stuff like that with like the rope model, like any sort of model that's like static, you'll notice. But when it moves, it just adds, it makes such a big difference in the hindsight of things. So I think this is huge. This is huge what we have. And like the Mob of the Dead remastered, like I don't think it has these type of dynamic models in there as well. So that's something I'm really excited to get put in the map. We also have right now we just have the BO4 view models we threw in there. We might do we're gonna do the BO4 player models, but if people don't like those, then we'll switch it up. We have Robot's weapons from Daybreak. We threw those in there. But we still need to work on like the Blundergats, which I'm gonna remaster from the what's the fucking BO7 map, bro? Paradox Junction. We're gonna use the Blundergats from that. We'd have the spectral, some sort of spectral Blundergat. We had that idea before Paradox Junction did it, so we're gonna introduce that in some way. You know, Tomahawk, stuff like that. I gotta still sort through all the voice lines still. We're gonna have translation for the voice lines by somebody else. I forget the name off the top of my head. I'm such a terrible person, but lots of big things to come. The Sundergat, but good? Yeah. I think we're still gonna call it the Sundergat. We're just gonna change the color of it to be more blue instead of like greenish blue, and we're gonna have it work a bit differently. Again, I haven't played Paradox. I haven't played any BO7, so I don't know how it works in that game. But we'll definitely make it. I think we'll make it different if it's not good. And then you'll be able to use that for like, you know, the stuff you usually use the shield for the Easter egg. I'm doing the translation on the different account. How's all doing? Fuck, wait, I just got exposed. Holy shit. Yeah, the voice lines, I've been like, honestly, again, I've been busy with finals, so I haven't been able to work on the map nearly as much. But I'll send, like, you know, whenever I get all those like ready, I gotta. Again, I'm like totally lost in how all the translation stuff works, so I need to get those moving when I can. I've got all this other shit to do, and I don't even know how to test it. I'm gonna be honest. When you test shit in like other zones and stuff, I guess hear me out. It's completely all automatic, so take your time. All right, that sounds good. I know we planned on having it, so you just drag them in anyway. So I guess that's how I could test it. I don't have the link in multiple zones. Actually, I don't even know if my map still links in multiple zones. Because I remember the people were having errors with it, so... And I don't know if we fixed it yet, so... Pickle, when did your classes end? They ended yesterday. Or 2 days ago. So I'm done. I'm free. I'm graduated. I'll actually have to wait for one test to come in. I still don't know how that's gonna go, but... We'll see. I'll test it out, don't worry. I can talk 7 languages. Yeah, that's crazy. So I didn't understand you are talking that you had issues with zone linked audios. Well, I don't know if it was the audios. I have no idea what my issue is. It's just that people would launch the game and it wouldn't work, even though we already linked with multiple languages. It might have had something to do with my string tokens I set up. I have no idea though. Again, I need to look into localization a bit more. But you seem to have a lot of that covered. Most of it, I would assume. I don't know. If I'm gonna hop off, have a great night, stay safe. Bro, you too, bro. Dude, these will be done. We're getting this shit done. Can you make it actually good on like Paradox Junction? That's the plan. That's what I hope we're gonna do. Alright, here's the idea. Zone. I wonder, is it these models? That's wild. I was testing it out. The zone audios worked fine on the translation in Spanish. I will check it out. Okay, that's good. Again, I just don't know how to test it, like, I don't know if there's a way you could change it so like it launches through a different zone or whatever. Okay. Again, I'm still very convinced. I think these are the normal spawners. These are the spawners that get triggered during the Catwalk event. So I think I need to make my own. Unless they're still in this. Where's my... Is it in my documents folder? Where's my ZM escape? Will this map have a buffed Brutus like Mob Remaster? I don't think so. But again, balancing is, we're looking into like all sorts of balancing. I honestly, I didn't really like how buffed the Brutus was. Basically, should be able to set up different audio languages by the map setting. If not, what I can do is that I can give you all the audio files formatted in a way that they just replace the English version so that you download the copy most time. Yeah. That's something I'll need to look into. But I'm fine with either. Whatever's easier on you, bro. Alright, end stream. It's Escapist 2 time. Bro, I gotta do something, bro. Let me show the people the catwalk, bro. Let me get these at least one of these catwalk zombies done. And then I'll play Escapist 2 with you, Finn. Is that okay? Will you be satisfied? Wait, if I hop in the oh, Tyler's in the VC, bro. He might say some slurs, bro. And I want to see the catwalk. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, I haven't even opened this. We're gonna code the catwalk now. I know. So right now all we have is just like the door opening. So yeah, we're not doing that shit. We gotta do something. So we yearn for the catwalk fickle, and I know. Wait till power on. Wait till trigger player. So this one is triggered. So we're gonna make a thread here. Thread catwalk zombies. Fuck, I do want to play Escapist too. But I gotta get something done, bro, because I don't want to, like, I know it has been 3 hours I've been streaming, but we'll give it another hour. Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna get a... Oh, am I still in game? Alright. We're gonna get a count of the... Ooh, I have to get different models, I just fucking realized, bro. And are they different per model? Can I swap the model on this? Okay. I wonder if the different models have the same animations. Let me turn off God mode. See, I don't even think it uses the hit animation. Love you. I want to see the catwalk. Oh, I read that already. Congrats on finishing classes, and you're gonna be going and grinding the summer together. Thank you, bro. Man, I'm still waiting for one class, bro. I'm so scared I failed that class. I already had to switch degrees because I did. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I did fail. I did fail out of one class. So I'm switching my Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science to a Bachelor's of Arts in Computer Science, just because of one class, bro. Which kind of sucks, but it's like, I'm ready to get out of school, so I'll take it, you know. And not like the arts and sciences even matter by the time you're employed. But I'm waiting to hear from this other class. Worst comes to worst, I have to take it over the summer. But I don't think so. I think I passed. That's wishful thinking, but I need that right now. Okay, so I gotta open my Portal script to see how I did that. The Portal boss, yes, see. I just got a text from Throwing Mold. You still streaming, cum? My internet is bad out here in the field. I can't check. I'm just gonna give him the play-by-play. So here's how, I don't know if you guys, when I code, I'm curious if you guys even know what the hell I'm doing. It was just like, ooh, nice. He must be working on something because there's text. So we're gonna get an array like that. Not a damn clue figgle. Looks interesting though. Yeah, for all you know, I could be typing jack shit. So we're gonna go through the array. We're gonna play. I gotta thread the individual logic. Wait, let me do. Let me do this. So for each, so pretty much we're getting all the catwalk arms. So self is the arm. So we're gonna play. I'm gonna have a trigger. Or maybe I detect if it hits the hitbox of the model. So this plays the animation, and when it plays the animation, oh, we have to do scene. Oh shit, attack. Oh shit. So we're gonna click do main. Just scene play. Wait, no. Where's the scene? Scene shared. So when that plays, it plays the animation start, and then it starts looping on that animation. So to make sure looping is checked. Let me create a new GDT. We saved that. I knew we'd randomize that, but I don't know how that works. I need to damage the player, but also where you can damage it. Here we go. We've already been streaming for 3 hours. So I think... Wait, do damage. Let me see if that's in the script. Do damage. Damage. Okay. I'm trying to think in my mind what logic I do first. I'm trying to think, can you detect when something's hit? Okay, so there's enter damage. But is there a way you can detect if you shot a model without a trigger? I know there's something where it's like if you hit the... Isn't that with like the shootable Easter eggs and shit? Or does that also use a fucking damage trigger? I'm already a bit drained right now, I'm not gonna lie. But you can't watch the arm do the silly thing now. We just gotta call them Catwalk arm and include them in our zones. So let's try that. I'll get the arms working just so you can see them, and then I think I'm gonna call the stream once I do that, and then next time we can actually get some scripting going. Get a whole scripting screen. I have a Catwalk prefab, so I'll put it in that. So let's do that first. I restart my radiant. I'll be right back. Hello, my fault. I'll take care of something real quick. Like here. And we're good now. Oh, Link, I'm gonna do something real quick. Back. We just gotta link this, and then I think it should work. I hate waiting for linking, man. I'm gonna close this game while it does that. I saved an 8, but I don't know why it looks like I didn't. Do I need to do the model too? I didn't even look. Roads. These are all script bundles, I think we're chilling. I have the BO4 view arms now also, so they might... I think I messed up setting up Richtofen's ones, so... But the rest should be good. Damn, this should take forever, bro. There we go. Damn, Black Ops 3 always fucks with your mic every time you launch it. We're gonna choose what we're gonna play. Is that too much to script? I could try to implement something like that. Right now we just have the weapons right now, and you can choose BO3 or BO4. But I could try to do something like that maybe. Here are the new view arms also. These are the BO4 ones. Let me pause the music. So this is Nikolai. I think we still gotta mess with the materials and stuff.
Playing now. Perhaps he wishes me to dwell ever further upon the inevitable. Where are you leading us, Dr. Richtofen?
So that's a model. So in theory, once we start the catwalk, it should move. We'll see.
Enough waiting. We go straight into neck of battle.
Yo. But get in there. Obviously the mapping around it's gonna be different, and I might have to adjust the position of that. But hey, that's an arm if I've seen it. Yeah, I gotta mess with the position a bit. That's exactly how it's gonna look. So we are absolutely cooking. I'll be honest, guys. We've been streaming for a while. My brother's begging me to play the Escapist with him, bro. So I might have to call it off here. But next stream, we are definitely. I actually started this song over. I gotta do a better song than that. We are definitely gonna do the rest of it. We're gonna script the catwalk. Like we already scripted the catwalk. We're gonna script the arms so that you could like kill them, you get points, they come back, the spawns and stuff. And then I'm gonna try to figure out that whole event with the Warden. When's the next stream? Honestly? Could be... What's today? Fuck, what's today's day? It's Wednesday, maybe Friday. I'm feeling a stream Friday. No promises. Actually, I might have a dentist appointment, actually, I don't know. I'll work around that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Big things coming in the next couple months, bro. I'm excited. Make sure to, check out the Patreon if you haven't already. Your timing's awful, bro. Dude, I was waiting for you, bro. Dude, we're all like, where is he, bro? And, it's fine. Next stream, bro. Next stream. Big things Alpha Remaster. You gotta talk to Cherry about that. I'm doing a little bit of stuff. I'm helping them out a little bit, but they're doing all that. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys.